Yes, hi guys. Hope you're all well. Welcome to another show, another episode of Kenya's
Blind
Blind Couple.
Couple.
So my name is Ndich Kings.
And I am your host, Clarita, the Queen.
Yes. So welcome to this show. Today is called Sunday Story Couple Day. Yes, we will be telling you different stories of people with disability in love, and much more will be coming in this episode. This is a new episode. So every Sunday you'll be hearing stories. Keep tuned and let's start.
So we are going, excuse me, we are going to start with ours. Yes, today's is our story, how we met, and how exactly, what makes it special to be the way we are to get there today. Having stayed for how long?
Yes.
For
Indeed.
how long?
For now, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yes, 4 years in a row.
It's not an easy journey.
Yes.
Yes, but we need the grace of God.
True.
So we'll start off by saying you're going to start as being in Africa. We say the man of the house. He's the head.
All right, I'm the head of the house.
Yes.
And the woman is the
Neck.
owner of?
No, I'm the neck. I control you.
Okay.
Without the neck, you cannot move, and without the head, you cannot move.
All right. So it's a two in one.
Yes.
And that's why
your
we're
couple.
called the Kenya Blind Couple. So thank you again once more. For those who have subscribed, thank you. Keep on watching and viewing. For those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and
Hit the notification button.
And you'll always get notification of new content that comes in. And very soon we're gonna be going live. But as for now, we are at 60 subscribers. Let's go push it on till we reach 200 subscribers. Then we go on till 500, like that, until we reach 1,000. We are so grateful to On the Trend. Who else?
NT,
Who is that?
Nairobi teacher.
Nairobi teacher.
Yes, for the support, just still supporting and supporting. We all need to support each other in this world. We depend on each other.
All right.
I cannot live without you. You cannot live without me.
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
need each other. So, thank you guys.
So don't worry about the noise in the background. We are outside today. We're not doing in the house inside. We are outside, so you'll hear a bit of noise
Noises.
here and there.
Even some birds. Sometimes
Yeah.
we are going to be accompanied by birds. The crow. You hear a bit of crow, or even a dove.
Indeed. So let's get going to our story. Today is gonna be an interesting storyline. So how do we start?
We'll start by how did we come to be? Like, where did we meet? As in our first episode, we said that we met on WhatsApp. Yes, I was in a group called Great Visioners. Visionary or Visioners?
Visioners. It was a great visioners.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is where I saw people dropping in some entertainment. And I felt like, let me drop mine. I had a poem that I loved so much, in which we wrote with my primary teacher.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very nice. I loved the poem. I still have it in my head.
Okay.
So I dropped in there.
Uh-huh.
Little did I know that you were looking for people who entertain. Because why were you looking for entertainers?
Basically, myself, I'm a DJ, a self-trained DJ from scratch. I've been a DJ for now 3 years or 4 years. 4
From
years.
2019, that is when I know.
5 years, yeah.
Yes.
So I've been a DJ from 5 years. Actually, it's not even 2019. I've been a DJ since 2018.
2018, so 6
Yeah,
years.
So 6 years.
Oh.
So I've been in the industry. So I was looking for persons with visual impairment or persons with disability who are talented differently, and we can see on how we can start something that can push this entertainment sector, because we don't just rely on education and all that. There are people who are not good in education. There are people who are good in talent. So my initiative was brought by a guy called Ivan. We had discussed this with him, and he's a Kenyan guy. He's also blind, and we decided to look for entertainers. So that's how I formed actually Great Visioners. Great Visioners was formed actually when I was in high school. We had formed it. It was a group for acting. We used to do acting in what is it called? It's called a chapel or Sundays. It used to be done in Sundays. So Sundays was in high school. We used to do entertainment. So I was a ringleader of Great Visioners who we did a lot of acting. The school that I was in was purely visually impaired, and a bit of people who can see, and also light skinned. Yeah.
When we say light skin, we mean the people living with people with albinism.
Yes, people with albinism. And these guys, we call them light skinned. We don't call them albinos because it's kind of disrespectful. So that's how we started. And after high school, I decided, you know what, this must go on. Yeah, so that's how we met with Clarita on WhatsApp. Actually, the group was mostly Nigerian.
Yes, apparently, and I was there.
You just found yourself there.
Yeah, I found myself there.
I was the ringleader in that group, so it was quite doing well. Yeah.
Yes, and when you met, after I dropped in the poem, and then you inboxed me,
yeah,
we chatted a little.
Yes, yes.
But the moment you called, I was shocked because I was like, previously, I had been called by somebody from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
And during that time is when they, there were so many scammers.
Yeah.
So when I saw a voice call, I was a bit naive that time. Okay. When I saw a voice call, I thought, I didn't even check the number. I just thought like, this is another scam. So I switched off the data for the next, I think 3 days.
And I wondered, hey, what is happening? But by then I was just looking for artists. I was not even interested in anything. So I was looking for artists. So when I saw she just kept quiet, I was like, okay, maybe she's not interested. But apparently she put on her phone and I still searched for her. I don't know how that happened. I cannot even remember how it went.
You continued to chat. After 3 days, I turned on the data, and then I saw your uncountable messages. Right. So I read and I read and I read until I realized, oh, you're looking for somebody who entertains. So that's when we started chatting. But then, again, I don't know, I was hearing just calls. When you called again, I switched off the data. Then you called me directly with my number. When I heard your voice, I was so scared because I have not come across many people. I had not come across many people with that deep voice. So I was so scared and like, who is this? Am I being called by somebody from Jamaica? Because even that time when you were speaking in your English, I don't know why you had that accent. Like you were speaking like a black American somehow. Yeah. So I was like, how? Like, can you explain? You calling me directly? And I know that maybe you have so much money that you can be able to call directly. So when you explained to me, that's when I went back to WhatsApp.
Nice. So that's now where the journey began. So apparently we continued chatting for some time.
Until we met physically.
Where did we meet?
We met in an organization's place called Kenya Society for the Blind. After how long? 1 month class.
Yeah, 1 month class. Yeah.
Just talking on the phone and all that. We met. I remember that day. It was October 25th.
All right.
Yes, 2019.
Yeah, okay.
I still remember that day because I was anxious. Like, okay. Okay, where do I even start? And that day I remember I had won a rugged short, and boots.
Yeah.
My hair, I look like a cowboy in a way. Or cowgirl, not cowboy, it's cowgirl. I look like a cowgirl. Then from there, I was brought in by a friend of mine.
Okay.
That's when we met. And then you took me to places. And that's when, that was the first day I even met Ivan.
Yeah.
I met so many people. I know where I had not associated with blind people.
Okay.
So many blind people. So that was a very nice encounter, because I got to join my world now fully.
Yes.
Different people, different stories.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and that of Ivan is another one that I'll never. Is a very interesting person.
Yeah, he is.
Very interesting, very, very interesting. And from there, that is when we continued. I joined the entertainment group.
Yes.
Though it didn't go far, but we started ours.
Okay.
Now with that and move, something developed out of that.
Yes, something developed, and it was quite, intriguing. Because I remember the first date I took you was in KFC. You have never eaten.
Can you imagine? I've never eaten KFC.
Yeah, I've never eaten KFC.
Yeah. Another meetup was on 1st November after 25th October.
Mm-hmm.
The next meetup was on 1st November. That is when you took me to a mall. Actually, not only
it was a
KFC,
mall.
it was a mall. That was my first time to enter a mall.
All right.
And I was like, hey, that day you were like, where the mall is.
Yeah.
The only people who are, who are getting in that mall, big cars,
Yeah.
And the person that you are in, she was asking me, hey, are we lost? I only see white people with big cars entering, and and they are staring at us. But luckily for me, I had dressed up, it's like my first date. Okay, my second date, but this one is a date now, for real. I remember I was wearing red open sandal, sandals, which are hilly, and then an Adidas dress. Very, it was a stretching dress whereby it would shape your body how it is.
Yes.
And it had red stripes and a white stripes and a blue. It was blue, but on the sides ways it had red and white stripes.
Okay.
And then my hairstyle was bob, bob. I had a weave, which was bob like. It was very nice. And earrings, I had silver like earrings, long ones, which were matching with my shoe, because my shoe at the back it had a zip which was silver.
Yeah.
So it was matching with my shoe. And it had a chain,
So you are the Bombay there.
Yes, at least.
You are staring at your guy.
So anyway, it was an encounter that I'll never forget, because when I entered that place, I was like, hey, this is, I don't know, am I lost?
Yeah.
And then there was KFC there. You bought almost like a whole bucket. I was like, who eat a whole bucket for day one?
I want to have a taste of Gottes KFC,
But I had told you that I'm a poor eater,
No.
And you brought me a whole bucket.
I didn't even remember that poor eating. I was excited to take you out,
But it was a fun day.
Yeah,
I will never forget. It was entertaining. I was like, hey, it was, wow. So that was my first time to be taken in a very fancy place. Speak about that. Very fancy place. I used to hear about KFC, but I was never interested, by the way. I grew up a simple life, so
Yeah.
I was used to simple things, not this. Even pizza, I never eaten pizza. I came to eat pizza because of this guy here. I was not like these things. I'm not interested in them. But the moment I tasted, I was like, wow, what have I
This
been
is
missing?
nice.
Cappuccino,
Cappuccino,
like,
yeah.
oh jeez. I used to hear about them reading the novels because I love reading novels. I used to be curious, but then again, never mind. These things are very expensive.
Yeah.
Little did I know, even a normal, a commoner can be able to afford it.
Yes.
So at least he opened up my world. I stopped being in a enclosed cocoon. Enclosed cocoon. And that word I learned it in high school. Our English teacher used to be stop being in your own cocoon. Go outside there, explore the world. May his soul rest in peace. He passed on. So that is how we met up. Very weird. Then again, actually, this guy has been, can I say, blessing in my life because
How? Why this?
because some of my talents had been hidden.
Yes.
Like my first time to act was when I used to see. Yeah, but by the way, guys, I was not born blind. Yes.
Yeah.
I lost my sight when I was around 9 years. So yeah.
Okay.
So when I say when I used to see, that is what I mean.
Yes.
So I had acted, and I thought some of these things are dead. How can you be able to act and you cannot even see? But
exactly.
you made me see things in a different way. You can do it differently, and I love acting. That is when now things became hot and hot and hot.
That's when things now started tightening up.
Yeah,
the nuts started tightening up.
The nuts started tightening up, and then the COVID came and doop, hit. So before COVID, again on Valentine's Day that year, 2020.
Yes.
I remember that day very well. In his university, because that time he was still in university.
Yes.
For me, I went on a short course, a certificate course, so I finished earlier. So in his university, they were holding
it was like a concert kind of thing.
Yeah, and he happened to be the head.
Yeah,
or the
planner. The planner of that event.
Yeah, and also he was the head, the leader of that person's disability in that university. Yeah. So you sent me an invite, or you called me?
I called you and told you, would you mind coming?
And since he knew I also like dancing and all that, so I went and did my things. She
came and danced.
Did my magic over there.
Yeah, even the big boss was like, oh yeah, she can dance.
So yeah, dancing has been also my another talent that I love.
Okay.
I used to dance. Remember I told you I used to dance when I
used to dance when you were small and all that.
Yes.
Like Shakira.
I
used to imitate Shakira.
and even Ringala, the Congolese dancing.
Yes.
And not only that, during that time, I remember. Okay, that was my another time. After I lost my sight, all those dreams had died. Okay. But when I was in Form 3, I one day was like, we had a debate club party because remember I told you that I was like, I love debating, vibrant. I was like, no, you can't. We were debating about some issues and all that. So the teacher used to hold a party yearly, and then that day one teacher had seen me dancing apparently, and he said that I would like be called Claire because in high school they used to call me Claire.
Yes.
She comes and dances, but where he had seen me dancing, I was dancing a Christian song.
Okay.
But now this one is a party, so I
Yeah.
felt like, I won't dance a Christian song this is a hype party, you know.
Yes, yes.
And even the principal was there. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
So the principal, okay, I didn't know the principal was there. So they asked which song.
Uh-huh.
That time it was 2012.
Yes, yes.
The same was there was this hitting song, Azonto.
Yeah.
I remember that song, and I said I want Azonto.
Okay.
Hey, I danced. Everybody was like, those who would see,
Yeah.
because our high school was mixed with blind
And
and low vision,
Okay, okay.
and even some few sighted.
Yes.
I shocked my.
Shake
I
your
shocked.
ass.
No, I shocked what my mama gave me. You know. So I really danced. I was so like. And I was told later that even the principal took a video of me dancing, because she didn't imagine I could dance like that. Since
Yes.
I was, in high school I was very quiet, by the
You're
way.
a good girl.
I was a, good girl. I'm still a good girl.
You're
Come
a
on.
good girl.
I'm still a good. I'm still a good girl.
You're a bad girl.
No, I'm not a bad girl. Come on, am I? Am I a bad girl?
You're a very bad girl.
Really? How
In
bad
love.
am I? Huh?
In love.
Ah.
Let's continue.
So that's when after high school, when we met up, that is when now at least my dancing now came to be again, because
Yeah.
like, now where am I going to dance?
Exactly.
Nowhere. So yeah.
All right. Uh-huh.
So entertainment brought us together.
Yeah, entertainment brought us together because from that DJing, from that acting that I looked for artists, now became to be. But now the journey was now, that's how it started. So, guys, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, keep on liking, commenting, and let's wait for part 2 of this shooting. All right, so yeah, this is Kenya Blind,
Blind
Couple.
Couple. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Talk back on. Camera. Capture. Pause. Button.